Welcome to the Dee In Depth YouTube channel. This is my very first video. I kind of want this platform to be somewhere where I can showcase all of my many interests, because I've always struggled with trying to figure out what I want to focus on exactly, but I feel like this could be a space where I can kind of just do everything that I want to do in one place. Today's video is going to be sort of like a get ready with me. It's going to be hair care, a little light beat makeup tutorial, and also a full outfit styling.
Okay.
So yeah, let's get into it. Honey, I gotta spray my hair because my roots are dry. Honey. So we have well, I just picked these up today actually, these two products. So this is the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Curl Envy Leave-In Conditioner, and the Curls brand Goddess Curls Botanical Jelly. This one. Oh, and I'm also going to be using my Denman brush to apply all of my products. I'll show you what that looks like. My hair's really long, I need a haircut. Wait, how do we do this? Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. It's very liquidy, which I like, because I try to achieve as much volume as I can, and heavy products seem to weigh my hair down. So we're gonna use this leave-in conditioner first. Oh my God, it's like a spray. Okay. Once my hair feels nice and slippery, we're just gonna take the Denman brush and we're gonna just brush under all the way through. And we're just gonna kind of shake it out to activate the curl. Alright, so then you can kind of see the strands are looking moisturized and a little bit curly. Alright, cool, we're gonna move on. This is only the second Marc Anthony product that I've ever used in my entire life. I've used his kind of like cream gel. I honestly don't know what it's called, but I had a really great experience using the cream gel, so I wanted to try the leave-in conditioner since I'm trying to make sure that I use more leave-ins as a base, because I know that my hair needs a lot of moisture. So yeah, I'm digging this so far. It gives my hair a lot of slip too, which is nice, because if you don't have enough slip in your product and you're using a brush, a lot of the time it can get snagged in your hair and it kind of breaks your hair, so it's nice that it's nice and slippery. It almost smells kind of citrusy. It smells a little lemony, which is nice. Fresh smelling. Okay, and my hair looks very moisturized, which is nice. You can tell early on if a product is gonna be like not good for your hair, because it'll automatically be frizzy, which it is not. This is just me styling my hair, which honestly, if you are trying to treat your hair nicely in general, I would say you should only like style your hair like this like once every like 4 days at most. I honestly stretch it as far as I can go. Like, I wash my hair probably once a week. Once every 7 full days. The buns actually stress your hair out because you're like pulling it back, and that causes like a lot of breakage too, which makes your hair more frizzy because it's all broken and shit. So this brush is really nice because it has like silicone bristles, so it actually glides through the hair very easily, and it also helps with like distributing the product evenly, which if you have very thick hair, it could be hard to make sure all of your strands are like moisturized if you're just kind of raking it through with your fingers. So I find that for thicker, longer hair, this works the best for me. Like, this is definitely one of those products that people are gonna like,
What are you wearing?
you're gonna be like,
Marc Anthony fucking leave-in conditioner and shit.
So what do you do like when you go to sleep?
oh, see, I'm waiting for my bonnet to come in actually from Amazon. Because the thing that I've been going wrong with is that I've been using like a smaller bonnet and it like comes off of my hair in the middle of the night because it's small. My hair is large. So I bought like an extra large sleeping cap that's like double silk lined. So it's silk on the outside and silk on the inside so that the hair on the inside is protected, and also it's like has a smooth outer surface so you're not creating like a lot of friction on the outside of your cap and giving yourself a bunch of frizz. Alright, and then I'm gonna just kind of add more definition by focusing on specific like curls. And then I'm gonna separate these curl clusters. Just kind of, these are the curls that frame my face, so I want them to be juicy. Like I want them to have a lot of definition, and by separating them and making sure they're all very like moisturized, then these curls will be juicier.
She's nice. She's flawless. She's gorgeous.
We're gonna go in with this Goddess Curls Botanical Jelly. So what I do most of the time with my gels, first of all, I like to go for a gel that's a little bit more of like a watery consistency, something not too heavy like the leave-in. I use what's called the praying hands method. So you're just gonna squeeze a little bit of gel into your hands and go in even sections in your hair and just kind of smooth it downward all throughout your hair, and then you can scrunch afterwards, so this creates less frizz. Oh, she's a little bit thick. So we're gonna go in with our gel and just smooth it downward like so. So this way you're not really like disturbing your hair follicle and making it frizzy. You want to just kind of smooth it downward. Scrunch. And that squishy sound, you can hear it. You want that. So that means you have a good amount of product in your hair. Is my hair completely saturated with product? The next step would be to diffuse, or if you're like me and your diffuser head broke, you're just gonna hit your hair with a little bit of a low cool setting from a distance a little bit. You don't want to blow intensely into your hair because then you're gonna create frizz, which we just tried to not do. So now that my hair is kind of like halfway dry, we're gonna go into the light beat portion of the video. I already moisturized my face with the Murad like vitamin C moisturizer. I don't really know. Honestly, I've been using makeup for quite a while and I'm not totally sure still if primer does anything for me. So I have a little like sample of the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. And I do feel like it's like moisturizing for my skin, but I don't know if it does anything. I'm already like an oily skin kind of person, so I mean, I feel like this kind of balances out the like oil control face cleanser that I use, so it kind of like gives my skin back some moisture that it probably needs. But I don't really see a difference in like whether it keeps my makeup on longer or not. Oh, just let it settle in. So this is gonna be like my everyday kind of makeup look, easy situation, going to work. I really have been obsessed with these Kokie Professional Be Bright Illuminating Concealers. So I have a light one for brightening. So it's the Be Bright line, and then I have one that's more like kind of like my skin tone for like just kind of spot concealing. I've been using L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation in, what is this? What is this? $4.90 in shade 490. I feel like it's a little tiny bit dark for me, but with my brightening concealer, kind of like evens everything out. Just gonna add the lighter concealer underneath my eyes. Then a little bit of the light one on my chin and on my forehead, where I have these kind of like hyperpigmentation little mark situations. I'm just gonna hit it with this one. Boom. Just a few of these stripes underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna take some of the foundation on the back of my hand and just blend everything together with my Real Technique sponge. I'm a beauty guru finish. I don't really feel like you need to spend like $1 million to like purchase good makeup. So what I typically go for is like more so like drugstore brand products, but obviously ones that are gonna give like a really nice like natural looking finish, like stuff that's not too cakey but still gives like a really nice like airbrush kind of finish without spending $1 million. So I don't go to Sephora that often. I would say I go more so to like Face Values or literally like any drugstore, CVS or Duane Reade. So I think the Be Bright concealer is literally like, I want to say it's like $6, and then the Infallible foundation is like $14 or $15. The Fresh Wear foundation, it feels very like light on the skin. It doesn't feel like heavy, which I don't like because I'm usually like working long hours at work and stuff like that, so I kind of want to feel fresh and not like I have to touch up my makeup like every 5 minutes. So that's why I like this foundation. This concealer does crease a little bit underneath my eyes. It's not like creaseless, but I honestly have never used a concealer that doesn't crease under my eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit of this Gimme Brow by Benefit because I already have pretty thick brows, so I'm just going to kind of like brush this into the sparse areas of my brows. It's pretty good, nice and thick, like I like them. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this concealer on the highest point, boom. Boom. Then use the darker concealer. I just like to go in with my sponge. So now my brows look like I'm fresh out the salon. And then I love the Nye Banana Powder. I've been using it for a hot minute. And I have this really soft, like small-ish, I guess it's kind of tapered brush by Moda Pro. So I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit of powder on my brush and go underneath my eyes. Ooh, very exciting, very exciting. So this powder is just gonna set my face. So a lot of people can not do the powder step, but since I'm really oily, I need to powder my face so that things don't slide around. I feel like I've never heard of any other cat that drools. So I'm using this like big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. It's their powder brush to set the rest of my face. So next I'm just gonna do a little bit of bronzer. I've been using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in Deep. This is like my favorite part, I think. I wasn't born with my mother's cheekbones. She has great cheekbones. Ooh. I can't wait to watch Game of Thrones later. Are we gonna watch some or? Poor Reek. Fucking Theon. I just know that I want to live in Dorne. So, the last step before highlight and eyes is gonna be just a little bit of the Tarte Party Dress. The Amazonian Clay blushes, which are my favorite. So iconic. Just a little bit of blush. We don't want to OD. I like take it onto my forehead a little bit too, this like kind of C formation. And I've really been loving this, what is this? Doucce? Punk Volumizer Mascara. I've never heard of this brand, but I got it in my Ipsy bag. It's Doucce. All the products are going to be linked in the description below anyway. So this mascara is everything because I have straight lashes. They just kind of stick out straight and they're just not cute. So these really give it like a lot of volume and oomph. And coat the top and the bottom lashes, honey. Honey's been my new thing lately. I don't know why I keep saying honey all the time. I call a lot of people honey now, babe. I'm sorry. Can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? That's a lash. It's a lash, honey. So we've got our base going. I like to spray my face with setting spray before I go in with my highlighter. So we're just gonna use, oh, what is this? The NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Setting Spray. It's gonna melt your makeup into your skin so you don't look like a dust bunny. She's natural, she's glowy. For highlight, because we're highlighting whores, just kidding, that's extra. I like to layer my highlighter, so I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild, what is this? MegaGlo Loose Highlighting Powder. I feel like this doesn't have a shade, maybe that's the shade. So this one, and then my Fenty Beauty highlighter, which I've abused so hard. I just have the Trophy Wife here, and I'm gonna top it off with that little topper moment. We're just gonna use the Wet n Wild first as my all-over glow, and then we're gonna top it with Fenty. That's intense. I also feel like this is a little bit light for my skin, so that's why I like to put the golden tone on top. So you got a little cheap base and you got a little luxury Fenty on top. Should really creates a moment. We'll do my girlfriend's favorite, the Cupid's bow. And then we're gonna go over top with Trophy Wife. I'm just gonna go over top with this. Makes it a little more golden toned. Then I'm just gonna go back in with my bronzer brush to kind of like mesh these two parts together. And then last but not least, a little bit more setting spray. I think I did pretty good there. Looks pretty nice, natural. And that's my finished look, honey. My final thoughts on the products will come in a later portion of the video, or in the last portion of the video. But right now, my hair is probably like 60% dry. It's gonna still like shrink up a bunch, and I'm gonna really be able to tell like how moisturized my hair will be, how defined it actually is. My hair looks very moisturized. I'm really happy with the product so far, and I'll check in the morning with my complete thoughts. Hi beautiful people, I'm back. It's the morning and I just wanted to share my final thoughts on these first impressions for these two products that I tried out. So both the Curl Envy by Marc Anthony leave-in conditioner and the Goddess Curls Botanical Jelly by Curls, I would say worked really well in my hair. It's 100% dry now. So what I did was I also just added a few drops of this Main Choice Multivitamin Scalp Nourishing Growth Oil. So I just put a few drops into my palms and massage my scalp a little bit to break the cast of the gel, which will also add some volume. And then I scrunched it into my ends and along the length of my hair. I will say that I'm really happy with the definition that both products gave me. They're both like very lightweight, which is great because my hair is long and it's very heavy. So I'm finding that these lighter weight products are, you know, the ones that are a little bit more watery and slippery definitely help me to achieve more definition and volume at the same time, which is kind of hard to do a lot of the time. The curl clusters are looking really nice.
And yeah, it's got some really good shine to it. Yeah, I'm really happy with these results. I have the definition like all throughout my hair, which the Denman brush definitely helps to do. These are my results, guys. I hope you guys love the results as well. I'm definitely gonna be back here on my channel with you know, some more hair tutorials, hair treatments, DIYs, a little bit more makeup, and hopefully some styling as well. I really want to make this channel just a mishmash of like really fun things to watch, all the things that I'm really, you know, excited to do and excited to show you guys, all the things that I'm really into, and I hope you loved this. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you loved it, and definitely leave some thoughts down below, some products maybe that you would like to see me try out. I'm all for those recommendations, and yeah, definitely leave it in the comment section. I'd love to see what you guys thought. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon.